Here we go, for real this time. And I'm not gonna say I made a fucking paddle.
Will you?
No, I won't. Hey everybody, welcome to the third. Oh! I fucking knew that was coming. I knew it was coming for me. I can't do a formal.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
So
This is episode 3
So
of all the Racquet podcasts. With me today are 2 of the club managers of P1 Padel, Codie and Phil, and I've also got Daniel. And that's, that's going to be the best
my
intro you're going to
government?
get from me. Because I said my government name last time and it made me feel
Yeah, but you didn't say their governments.
We don't need to put government names in there.
That's true, we
I don't
don't.
want people to know my government name.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, no.
true.
I'm
Well,
just
don't worry. Here's the thing, buddy. I can bleep shit out if I want to.
Okay,
That's
so-
the best part about it.
Every time you talk, it's just gonna be a bleep.
It's going to be a bleep. And by the way, I should have actually bleeped out my government name. I said that on the first episode. I don't know if you guys caught
Yeah,
I did catch
Yeah.
that.
you
that.
did.
Yeah, and I don't know why.
The whole world knows who you are.
It's
I
okay.
think, well, first of all, if you type in Armandt, because that's how you spell my name, I'm going to pop up.
Oh, for sure.
I'm going to pop up.
We could find where you live.
You probably could.
No, 100%.
You probably could. Actually, I'm pretty sure that I'm still listed under my grandma's address. So we're totally fine. But speaking of not cooked, is all of us, because this week it's fucking freezing. Like last week, I was just talking about how perfect it was at paddle and how, man, like I wish I got to play. And then this week, it was like a hurricane during like league night. Was that like,
Yeah, the wind was pretty bad.
when was
Yeah,
that?
I hate it.
It sucked.
Yeah.
This morning was bad too.
Yeah. Yeah,
been a week
it
of
mellowed
wind.
out quite a bit towards the end, but then I feel like it,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's so bipolar here.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And by the way, is this the second or third week where I've had to cancel level up? But this is
I
my
know, we were supposed to do it together and you canceled.
so this is what happens. So level up is a thing where if
And let me just tell you, she's gonna get a higher score than you, bro.
we don't know that yet.
You-
Well, actually,
gonna
wait.
get a higher
Hold
score.
on. Did you do it
She did
already?
I did do it.
She's not gonna get a higher score because she did it with winds. All right. Next week I looked. It's perfectly sunny.
you better
What
hope.
if the
better
winds help?
pray.
with
If
the
she
ball?
does, if she does better than you with wind and you don't,
If you have-
there's got to be a bet on
But
this.
if you have short lobs,
there has to be a bet on
the
this.
winds help you.
That's true.
Not me.
What do you guys?
Nah.
You guys have to put a bet on this.
A bet on this?
Who
A
level
bet.
ups higher? Who level ups higher?
Like, oh, okay.
How about
If mine's higher, you buy me Korean barbecue or sushi.
So hold on.
So
So
but he's scared. He said,
let me ask. Oh, no. First, no. There's some biases here. Okay, hold on. Where from where? Or is it I just go to the market and then we have Korean barbecue at home?
No, I'm thinking like we go out to dinner.
Shit. Okay.
So like Hawaros or Top Sushi or something like that. The usual. What we
Didn't she get
typically
sick from Harlem last time?
do. That was like a few times ago, and I think I just overate.
Fair. I get that.
"That's fair." That
Like,
is
I'll be
a
completely
common-
honest, like-
common problem,
Could have been me.
common issue.
And I was
Yeah, you would
hungover,
never.
to be
I would
honest.
never.
So
Okay.
Oh, that's a great.
Okay. So Huaro
Yeah.
for you.
What do you want, buddy?
You know what? I want. Oh wait, hold on. I'm on a non-dairy thing right now. I can't have dairy, guys.
Is that what non-dairy means?
Well,
What a Korean
Yeah,
barbecue is
no.
there?
So I was thinking.
just avoid the
Hold on.
crunchies. You're
Hold
good.
on. I was thinking about. Oh, I want boba, but then I was like, wait, I can't have dairy. It's really sad. Boba's so good, and I'm not gonna. You hate boba?
Oh, she said that to me yesterday at the mall.
That's
did.
weird.
She said she
The
doesn't
mall.
like slimy
We went
balls.
to the mall.
Oh,
I mean, that's
forgot
totally
about
fair,
that.
actually.
Yeah.
Let's just make it a Korean barbecue bet then.
Okay,
Yeah,
sounds good.
Deal.
and it sounds like Cody's gonna win it. So
We'll see, guys. I was smart. Okay, I'm not doing it on a windy day. If I start seeing like Hurricane Katrina levels of wind again, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
No,
have to
but
cancel
okay,
it.
but you can't cancel. No, you can't cancel.
You
You
can't
have to
cancel.
commit to next Thursday.
Okay, fine. Please God, don't do this to me. It's gonna be okay, so we need to talk about something that you guys pointed out as far as I think it's the first episode where I was talking about the history of paddle, and there was a couple things that you guys noticed that I just totally butchered. That's the right word. Can you go ahead and explain like what a couple of those things might have been?
I really think there was just like one main thing, and it was converted from a squash court rather than a tennis court.
Got
And I
it.
think that was the biggest thing. And then it went over to Spain, Marbella. And then from there, it went to Argentina.
Got it.
Yeah. But I think that was the biggest thing was the tennis court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just had like a stroke because it was like, well, I still don't know what squash is. Yeah, it happens. I still don't know what squash is. Everyone at the club's like, yeah, I came from squash. And I'm like, yeah, whatever that is. I tried to look
sure, squash.
Yeah, squash.
It's like, oh, fun.
Yeah, no, I've tried to look up what squash is, and
No,
I'm
you
just
didn't
like,
because you don't know what it is.
no. I tried to look it up. No, have you seen squash?
Yes.
I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know how you score, and then it's just like, oh, you're just hitting the ball like on like I don't know, like some roofing or whatever, and it's just like, dude, what is this? Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's like all different angles, and you're just facing the wall. I hate anything that faces the wall because I'm just like, I'm gonna like hit this ball towards
We're
somebody.
facing a wall, buddy.
No, it's different though,
Yeah.
because like when we first you're serving right, and there's people like in front of you. If it's like racquetball, I'm just like hitting it against the wall. That's not fun.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Whereas in the squash, it's the
Have
same
you even
thing.
ever tried playing squash? You don't know what squash is.
Okay, racquetball. I've tried.
Okay.
I sucked at racquetball, by the way.
Like,
No.
bro,
Wait,
he's
wait,
talking
hold
all
on,
this
wait,
mess
hold on,
on
hold on.
squash.
No. But I'm saying it doesn't make sense to me. It's like okay, handball. I've tried that too. And I'm like, this is weird because it's just like I want to
Handball's
face my
so
opponent.
Yeah.
You know, or like wall ball.
Played that
It's
in
the same
elementary
thing.
school for years.
Did you?
Yeah. And butts up. Did you ever play that?
Wait, I've never heard of that before.
Okay, so what you did is, well, this is how we played it. It's different, but you would have a tennis ball, right? And you would throw it against the wall, and the next person would catch it, and they would throw it. If you missed the ball and didn't catch it, and it touched the ground or you dropped it, then you had to run and touch the wall before someone picked up the ball and pegged you with it. Butts up.
Pegged you with the...
Yeah.
Wow. So, you've clearly had experience with tennis balls before.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
He's a ball sport guy.
Balls. I just
Another
played
thing
all
you
sports.
mentioned last week was sorry. I just sorry.
No, she's blocked it. No, she's been waiting.
No.
been
I thought about it. You brought up
another
like the
thing.
glass in the cage. That was also introduced in Marbella in Spain, not in Mexico.
Well, there you have it, folks. Every episode, you should probably, do a little fact checking
We need
for
an
me.
AI tool for
We
you,
do
bro.
need an AI tool for me, guys. If anybody wants to send over like a Armandt or anything you guys come up with, you can find us at All the Racquet on YouTube and Instagram. But anyways, speaking of, we're trying here, guys. We're trying here, guys. I'm trying to transition away from the whole, whatever you were talking about that last segment, because I don't even want to go there again.
Butts up.
Yeah, butts up. There we go. Thank you, Daniel.
You just like talking about bandejas.
Bajadas,
loves-
actually.
Oh, that's right,
Bajadas
that's right.
is what I like to talk
Yeah,
about.
you really love.
You don't
those
like to talk
bajadas.
about him. He likes to look at bajadas.
Yeah.
If you have a
You
sweet
really
bajada,
like a good bajada.
Yeah, dude, it's just
I
your
do
favorite
like-
thing on earth.
I do like a sweet bajada. Okay. So speaking of bajadas, is this actually like your guys' like first like main like racket sport before? Did you guys come from another sport?
This
I
is
didn't- yeah.
my one and only racket sport.
You're one and only, and it's crazy. Like kind of like thinking from, not having any racket sport experience, and now like you guys are running the club and also like getting so good at the sport that you guys really just picked up on what 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, almost 2. Yeah, for
Wow.
me. Yeah.
And like, how has that kind of just like changed your guys' like just daily like routines, daily outlooks, and just kind of like your perspective on like life in general?
I play paddle every day.
Every
My
day.
whole life is about paddle.
Yeah.
I wake up, I
Literally.
think about paddle. I go to sleep, I think about paddle.
Yeah.
Like, it's
You
all
eat
it is.
food so that you have fuel for paddle.
Exactly.
Literally.
I
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
out my
Yeah.
meals for that, basically.
You
I'm like, I can't eat too early or else I'll feel like crap when I'm on the court, bro.
Yeah.
Or too late.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, too late.
Yeah.
I burn so many calories that I just have to eat constantly.
Do you have like a tracker like on your no?
No.
So
He don't need one.
3
He
Big
just
No,
Macs.
yeah.
3 Big Macs. 20-piece
and you're
nuggets.
covered.
Yeah.
Some Korean
You
barbecue.
played pickleball before.
Wait, me? Yeah. I mean,
he said, wait,
wait, me?
I played pickleball?
Couldn't be me, guys. No, I did.
Doesn't
I did,
count.
Yeah.
No,
No, I mean, yeah, I did play pickleball.
just kidding.
So
And
you did have previous experience. Did you play a lot of pickleball?
I played a lot of pickleball, but it was pretty. So, I did a pickleball tournament. Like I think a year or two into my pickleball career,
Oh.
the only teams that I beat, one was the husband was crippled, and so we just picked on the wife, and then the other one was it was two kids who I think they bypassed the age requirements, so I think they like signed up as their parents.
Yeah.
They pull up, and I'm like, I told my partner, I'm like, listen, we've lost every matchup.
We're body bagging though.
Fuck these kids. You better lock in.
Yeah.
And it was the funniest thing because we had like a few of our friends come through the pickleball tournament. And like, you know, those poor kids, you know, they're just trying to get the ball over the net. But obviously instead of like a lob, it's just like a short lob.
How
And
old
I'm
are
like,
they?
I'm pretty sure they're like 11 or 12.
Oh.
But it's just like, listen, you know,
You're
like,
screaming some...
well, you know, like
You started
Smash,
blasting them, huh?
Smash.
here's the thing, you know, I think it's a pretty important character development for
Oh,
the kids
yeah, for
because it's
sure.
like,
Well,
life-
here's the important question: did you win?
no, we won. We
Oh,
won.
okay,
We won
all
that-
right.
We won that
It's
matchup.
like,
We won that matchup.
You didn't want to end up like this guy.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, man.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, you did get beat by that. How old was that?
I think he's like 12.
Shout out. He was a tennis prodigy.
He was
Dude,
a
He was
dog.
He was insane.
He was a
Actually,
dog.
he was insane. I think that, you know, had I lost to that kid too, I'm not gonna lie, I would have been on that bench by myself too, like our boy. But
Like you after our tournament when you were drinking all those beers.
at least I had some beers in my
Ooh.
hand. At least I had some beers in my hand though, guys.
I
Like,
look over like 15 minutes after our match.
The kid's been
He's
playing
alone at the
paddle
bar
longer than we knew it
It's
existed.
okay. I wasn't
so.
far behind you.
yeah. See, we both had a rough run in Arizona.
We did.
But I
We
just
touched on this.
But let me just say this real quick about the whole us body bagging those kids. I'm gonna tell you right now, like, life doesn't always go your way, guys. Right? So you gotta show them. You gotta teach them early that, you know what, sometimes in order to get better at the thing, you're gonna get your ass kicked, and I mean, you just better lock in and pray that you don't, you know. that
Oh,
you-
so this guy didn't get embarrassed in front of his friends.
yeah,
He's just making excuses.
we got 2 wins that day. That's all that matters to me, guys.
One was against the crippled husband, and you didn't hit to him, you said.
Well, then don't get injured.
And then
Right?
True.
Don't get injured. Like, health is very important in sports, right? And like longevity and making sure that you have the correct form so you're not like just falling all over yourself. I mean, that's just how it is, right? LeBron James went through so many finals where half his team was injured. So, you know, no mercy there, right? Sorry. It's just how it
he
goes.
clearly has a vendetta about that.
I do have a vendetta about that. But back to paddle now. What was your guys' first impression like hopping onto a paddle court? Because there's nothing really like a paddle court with like, and it comes to like the cage defenses and the walls and stuff like that. Like, I think one of my friends was like, dude, it looks scary. It's like a torture chamber or something. So what do you guys think?
Honestly,
Yeah.
Wild stuff.
Don't really remember. I mean, like, or what it was. Like for me, like at first, she had told me to come to the club, and I thought it was pickleball at first, and I said no, I wasn't gonna play it. Like, I'm not. That's no. And then, you know, she was like, "It's different." Like, I promise. And I was like, "Okay." And then I don't know. Like, I don't even remember. I just got out there and just started hitting the ball, and it was fun. And here I am.
You and your friend would just go out there and
Yeah.
just start smashing
We were
balls
just
at
hitting
each other,
balls hard
trying
as
to
we
kill
could.
each other.
You
Yeah.
know? And then we realized, hey, it's fun.
Oh, this is
Like,
kind of
yeah,
fun.
You can actually you can hit the ball hard if you wanted to.
Was there like any confusion, intimidation?
Oh, I had no idea.
You had no
I had
idea.
no idea what I was doing. I didn't know where to stand. I didn't know how to hold the racket. Like, I mean, I'd say even up until a year ago, I was probably doing everything wrong.
Same. Yeah. I think Daniel and I kind of touched on this, but up until like that San Diego tournament that we did, I mean, I didn't lock in a paddle as much as I should have. So there's a lot of stuff where it was like I was thinking about the game completely wrong, and at that point, I've been playing for 3 years. So,
Yeah.
was there any like? Did you have like any like build up where it was like you saw how it was being played, and you're like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and then you go out there and it's just like totally like different from like what you were envisioning? Because I know for me, I thought I had to hit the tennis or the paddle ball. Oh my god, the paddle ball.
Jesus, buddy.
That was crazy. I thought I had to hit it as hard as I did when it comes to pickleball. So I'm like swinging, and like that's where the whole like, you know, when I say now that's a lot of balls in the parking lot. You know how I say that a lot.
That is literally rude.
That's my thing, and the reason is because when I first started, Like all those like
You were parking lot guy.
I was the parking lot guy. I was the parking lot guy, and I was the guy that donates to the Jehovah's Witness church that's right next to me. So I mean, I gave them a lot of tax exemptions. They should be thanking me.
Yeah.
But what was your like when it comes to like picking up like a racket, like for you guys, like were you guys expecting it to like kind of feel that way? Because I remember I was like, this thing is huge, and it's like it's this is generational, guys. So this racket is very heavy and much bigger than the pickleball paddle that I was using before. That's what I thought.
Oh yeah, because you came from pickleball.
So I came from pickleball.
For me, it's a lot different because I didn't have
Me
Yeah.
too.
I didn't have any
Yeah.
expectation going into it. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? I mean, I played ping pong and stupid stuff like that, and always just like trying to get the ball to spin as much as possible.
Had hit
Yeah.
a tennis.
So that
racket
kind of like
before,
helps a
yeah.
little bit, right? Like you kind of getting that understanding. But
Yeah.
like before that, I had no expectation.
I see.
And then when I got into it and I wanted to get better, I have this drive to research it to death.
Yeah.
So I literally just looked up everything I could on it.
All the
and,
YouTube
and then everything I
videos,
watched, I would try and put it into practice. Like I would go and I'd go and hit the ball 100 times in one way to try and train a volley or something,
Yeah.
right? Like, yeah, I just put in a lot of time
I see.
when it comes to that, at least.
So how much of that time was spent just deciding on your first racket, or did you just kind of pull the trigger?
Nah, I pulled the trigger.
You pulled the trigger.
What was your first racket?
My first racket was the Wilson Bella.
Oh yeah.
And that
Yeah.
actually, I did have a quick decision, is because like I was getting into paddle a lot, so I looked into all the history, and then
Yeah.
Bella
Obviously.
was one of he's
Yeah.
a legend. So I watched all of his matches before. I loved his style, and I loved the way the racket looked.
Yeah.
So I was
It's a
like,
sick looking
you know what,
racket.
I'm gonna get this racket. Why not?
Yeah.
And yeah, it
That-
worked out. I love that racket.
Yeah.
Other than it was kind of got broken on a ball. but
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
is
How
what it is.
tragic.
How long did that Bella last you?
So I had
Cody.
two.
Yeah.
I had two of the same Bellas.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
And each time about 3 months.
Yep.
Each
Yeah.
one.
Yep. That was a common thing with the Wilson Bellas. Like when they were first coming out, is they had the durability issues. That was my second racket.
Yeah.
Not the Wilson Bella, but my second racket had durability issues too. I looked it up. Like I did so much research. Well, first of all, I did so much research on my first racket because I was just like, what do I want? And then at the time, I was religiously following Everything Paddle. I still do. But he does a lot of great racket reviews, and then he goes into the best intermediate racket. And for him, it was the Adidas RX Carbon, which, because it was a round racket, and it had enough power, but it wasn't, it wasn't totally like a control racket, but it was like still like a pretty big sweet spot. That lasted me for a while. And for whatever reason, I decided for that next Christmas, I was going to ask for like another racket, which was the Adidas multi-weight. And that, because it had the weights on the side, which was new at the time.
Yeah, no, I remember when they came out.
Yeah, and everybody,
Alright.
Love that.
but then everybody was like, yeah, it like cracks after like 3 months, 2 months. And I was like, well, I'm not that good. I'm not really smashing the ball. And then just one hit off the glass, one crack.
Oof.
And by the time I was done with it, there's literally 4 like racket ending cracks on it. And I'm like, dude, this sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your first racket?
It was a Knox. It was the Augustine Tapia 12K.
Oh, yeah, it was the green one,
Green.
right?
It was
yeah.
the green one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And what made you pick that one? Was it just...
It was just the first one I picked up, first
Okay.
one I played with.
Yeah. You were like,
Yeah.
this
These are
feels
very-
good.
I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, this works, and kind of just went with it.
Was it because like was it like a tri paddle, or like how did you try it?
We had it for a demo.
Okay.
So I just tried it and I liked it and pulled the trigger, I guess.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of people when we first started, a lot of
Yeah.
people had that racket. I mean,
Yeah.
Knox is a very popular brand.
People,
so-
I mean, it's the most sold racket every year.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it is a great racket. Like I had you guys know, I bought the Knox 12K.
It's my mom's.
18
no?
yeah.
Well, how could it be bad if Tapia plays with it?
There you go. Hey, listen, there's a couple rackets where it's like, listen, they're played by pros, and then you hit with it, and you're like, what the hell?
Well, that's because we're not
Yeah.
top yet.
Exactly, that's true.
Well,
Technique has a lot to
That's
do with
true.
it.
Yeah.
That's true.
yeah.
But what about you? What was your first racket?
The Bull Paddle Vortex Comfort.
And that was the orange one, right?
The most dangerous
The most
racket on the
heavy-
market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
everyone
tears everybody's
I just
arms off
everyone
their
I've known
bodies.
who's played with it has been like, oh, my arm and
My
shoulder,
it hurt my
Yeah.
wrist. Yeah.
my
Yeah, I've
wrist.
had-
The other guy's elbow hurt.
Yeah.
Our resident pro,
My
his
wrist
shoulder was
hurt.
hurting.
Yeah.
His wrist was
Yeah.
hurting. It seemed like a dangerous racket. But
Yeah.
That
Beats
and,
up on people.
that and listen, it's obviously a skill issue, but
skill issue.
I don't think so. There's a wide range of people.
No.
gotta think about
I'm
something
saying about
about
me.
it.
I'm saying for me.
Oh, I was like, buddy.
It's a skill issue because what I'm about to say, I hated that racket. Like out of everybody,
I loved the way it hit.
out of everyone, because me, I like trying new rackets. I like playing different rackets, whatever.
Mhm.
I tried that Vertex.
Mine, yeah.
I'm like, Lord, like how do you play with this thing? And I tried playing one game with it because I was like, oh, do you want to
we
try my metal
switched
bone?
for your metal bone.
Yeah, because I was just like, let me just, I was like, know
I
you
wanted
were
to try
looking-
his metal bone,
Yeah,
and we switched rackets.
and I just
You're
remember
playing
like,
with his metal bone?
Yeah, I was playing with his metal bone, and he was playing with my bull pedal.
Yeah.
You
having fun with his metal bone?
this episode's cooked. Guys. We were hooked on this episode.
Oh my
Sorry.
god.
Yeah, any smut fans in here? You guys are gonna love this
Yeah.
episode. That racket. I just remembered we were playing a game with just some of our friends, and they were like, "I have a spare racket in my backpack. Do you want to try that?" Because it was just like I just could not. Like the feel of it was so weird.
I loved it. It just hurt me when I played with it. My
Yeah.
wrist just got
I
ripped.
played it with it one time, and it was in that Arizona tournament where
Oh
racket
my
cracked.
God.
Yeah.
So I had to
Daniel, go to your truck right now and get your
run
racket.
30 minutes to your truck
Yeah,
and come
Daniel,
back.
walk 2.5 miles to
Hey,
the
no,
truck.
no. You offered.
No, I know. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about, dude, that parking
Yeah.
lot was so.
Yeah.
It was like a 45-minute walk.
We won't say where it was, but.
Yeah.
Which this is still the craziest thing to me was that story where he cracks his racket mid-tournament, and all of a sudden now he has to play.
He
a
did
whole-
not crack it mid-tournament, bro. It got more cracked.
We got more cracked. That's true.
I visually
Yeah,
cracked it.
exactly.
Usually cracked it. So you were playing that tournament with basically.
The first match, definitely. And then I realized it in the second match because it was a backhand, just a backhand ground stroke, and the ball goes and literally hits the ground right in front. I was like, that sounded weird. And yeah, and then the crack rode all the way
That's
through.
crazy.
And then, then I played with the cracked racket until you got back, and we switched sets. Second set,
I was like,
got the new racket in. Yeah,
I'm like running from the parking lot on my slides. I got you, man.
That
whole tournament was a nightmare.
no,
Yeah.
I mean as you
To
guys can
watching
tell.
nights,
Yeah.
night
We got-
UFC fighting till
Yeah.
3 a.m, and then
Oh yeah, we were
Well,
watching
yeah.
Knights fight. We were watching. There were some funny YouTube videos being watched that night.
But as you guys can tell, we're 3 episodes into All the Racket, and we've talked about this tournament every single episode.
Yeah.
That's
how traumatizing it was.
it was bad. Like, I mean,
We got
I ate like what?
head on.
What I ate like 3 pounds of spaghetti that night. That was awesome, by the way.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
that place was awesome.
it was the Alfredo was Bob.
But
Yeah,
that's the tournament that kind of lit a fire under all of you guys, right?
everyone.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the Arizona tournament, we brought people who've never experienced a tournament before, and they get waxed. And then
We
they're
all
like, "Yeah, we want to be better now. Like,
Besides
we're gonna
you.
start, playing a little bit more." And also just like playing more tournaments, playing more official matches, getting coaching. Like
Yeah.
tournaments really do kind of like light a fire in people's,
For sure.
So before we kind of end the racket discussion, like what would you guys recommend then? Like when you're first starting out on, your paddle journey, right? Like what should people look for? Because for me, I was dumb. I was just like, well, it's black and red, looks sick.
That's always what it is.
And this
what
YouTuber
looks
told me,
so dope.
yeah, well, it looks cool, right? And then I don't know,
What am I gonna look fresh with on the court?
basically.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
it's kind of,
But actually just demo
depends.
Demo racket, that's what it, but also, I mean, we're lucky, right? Because obviously at P1 we have demo rackets, but for people that maybe don't have access to that, or if for
Then
whatever
you're
reason
shit out
there's
of
like
luck.
You're
No, seriously.
mean-
Yeah.
Then you
can't-
really go with
you
what's
can't-
fresh.
It's impossible to know if you'll like a racket until you play with it.
Yeah,
It's true.
Everyone's
literally.
different. Everybody. And it depends on your background, too. If you're a tennis player, you might like a harder racket, right?
Yeah.
Just because your technique is a bit
Yeah.
more refined. If you're new to racket
Oh,
sports in
yeah.
general, you'll probably want a softer racket. It's a little more forgiving.
yeah.
Like a control.
Bigger sweet spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
sweet spot. Like
Yeah.
you can, but it depends.
Yeah.
So that's why I say like
You just try as many as you can before
Yeah,
committing to
demo
one.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demo.
And even if like your club doesn't have demos, try your friends.
Yeah.
Some websites
Ask
have
them.
demos.
Some do.
Yeah.
Some
do.
websites,
Yeah.
if you're buying a racket from, they will send the racket to you, and as long as you send it back undamaged,
Yeah.
Everything is all good.
So now that you've leveled up, like, is there anything different that you're looking for in a racket?
I mean, I kind of always had. I started off with a strong, like an advanced racket. The Bella, it was the hard Bella Pro, the 18K, like so the hard foam, 18K carbon. So I started off strong, like up, and I got used to that.
Yeah.
So I like hard rackets.
Okay.
So that's my hard attack racket.
I just have too much PTSD from the metal bone hard, because that's, you guys know, like, you were there when I was
there when you tried it.
when I was kind of like getting used to it, and it just totally destroyed my wrist.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know what a TFCC tear was until that racket.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with like hard heavy rackets and your technique.
Yeah.
Then you do hurt yourself.
Even hard light
so.
rackets too, like just hard rackets.
Just hard rackets in general. So weight doesn't really affect.
No, it does.
Like, it does. Okay.
That also does not help.
Weight will affect a lot too.
That also
because,
does not help.
Yeah.
your arm's not used to throwing that around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But I think does how much of the rackets, like, how much of it does it actually affect your game? Because I think a lot of people have different perspectives on this. Some are like, well, if you're good enough, you can play with any racket. And then there's some people that say, well, actually, like, you have to pick really wisely as far as, like, for you're a right side player, you should play with like a control round racket, right? Like, how much of it does it actually affect? Because, and I'm wondering this too, as a left side player now transitioning to right. Is there any sense in me investing in a new racket just because I'm switching positions?
What do you have? The metal bone?
Yeah, normal metal bone, soft.
That's okay.
Okay.
I don't think that's too aggressive of a racket, right?
Yeah.
It's a soft racket.
It just depends. Again, like shoot, each racket to each their own. But if you like, shoot, the question again.
So I'm asking how much does your racket affect your play? Whether you're playing left side, right side, aggressive versus defensive.
So if you were like if you're a really high level player, you could pick up any racket and do very good with it. Now, if you're trying to reach your peak of play, like your highest level of play, you should play with a racket you like and you're used to. Right?
Yeah.
That's where you would need to be, right? So if you're switching rackets all the time, you'll never get used to a racket, and you're not gonna get that flow that you feel. There's like a certain point once you use a racket enough that you just get used to it, and it's almost like you don't even think about it.
It's just muscle memory.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So like in general, it just depends. And don't be afraid to try other rackets and get used to a new
Find
racket.
the racket you
Find
like.
a racket, yeah.
Like
For
if
me,
you
it's
like
like-
a racket that go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Like if you like a racket that you tried, but then sometimes you miss hit with it and you're like, shoot, maybe that shouldn't deter you from the racket.
Yeah.
Just get used to it.
A little bit more,
Right?
yeah.
But if you
it's just-
like how the ball's coming off, if you like the effect of it, then play with it, but you've got to get used to a new racket
For
too,
sure.
Yeah.
in general.
For me, it's like it could change your style of play, but it's not going to really change your skill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, like where you said you could find the top end of your skill where you get the style of racket you want.
Yeah.
But you're not going to be a bad player because you're playing with a different racket, and you're not going to be this nuts player because you're playing with a different racket. Like,
You're gonna portray the ball with a control racket or a power racket.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
It'll give you some
You
more-
get a little bit more advantages if you lean either way.
Yeah.
So it just depends on your
Whatever
game,
you like.
your style. You could be an aggressive right-sided player.
Yeah.
You just have to
Like
have
LeBron.
a left-sided player that does the same thing, that can play with you.
Yeah.
So it just depends on your style and adapting to it.
Yeah.
Your racket, whatever. That's why you got to try them.
And is there like a brand that you guys are consistently like, I really like most, if not everything they're making?
I mean, everything I keep going back to is Adidas.
Okay.
And that's just because one, their Adidas or their rackets last.
They do.
Their rackets do last pretty well.
I'm pretty abusive on my rackets. You
Yeah.
know, I do hit the ball pretty hard sometimes, I would say. And they wear down after time. But the Adidas seem to last a while, and I like that, you know. As opposed to the shoes that don't last very long.
Yeah.
Go through them in a
I
month.
see people, everybody with
You know?
Adidas shoes has like those rips on the outside because they're sliding on the turf. It's
Yeah.
like
Mine, yeah.
I had Adidas that lasted 1 month.
That's
and Diodoras that lasted almost 2 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
So, like,
insane.
You know, but the rackets are good.
Yeah.
What about you? Racket?
Racket?
Racket brand, racket
Adidas.
specific
Adidas.
racket you
Yeah.
like?
Well, I play with the metal bone control.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite. I know that's your least favorite racket.
I
from
like
their
that
line.
racket too, by the way.
I love
don't
it.
know, yeah.
I don't know. I demoed the 2024 and then the 2025 came out in the new colorway and I was just like, this is it. I'm getting.
And
this
I like
racket.
control rackets. I don't like that control racket.
Do you like?
I love it.
It's a heavy control racket.
It's heavy and it's like the foam is super soft. So I just.
Is it because you think that it teeters like it's supposed to be a control racket, but it's this versus?
I don't know. I just don't like how heavy it is.
You just don't like how
it's
heavy
super
it is.
heavy and it's super soft and it's
Sometimes like
it's
each,
a weird combo.
each racket is also a
perfect.
little bit weighted
It's
differently
for
where the
different
weight
people,
Yeah.
is versus like the handle. So like the feel of the racket, like top heavy versus.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
every racket's a little bit different. So like sometimes you just do not like the way it feels in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of rackets that I held and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Because I hated the 2024 metal bone control, and then I tried the new one, and I was like, wait a second. I like it a lot. Like it feels similar enough to my current metal bone, but it does have a longer handle, and it's just it feels like I can control the ball just a little bit more with a little bit less power, which I think I'm transitioning.
That
more
should be
into
how
now.
it should feel compared to a metal bone,
Yeah. But I think for me, I also have a little bit of Adidas loyalty now. I mean,
You
it's
guys- You
It's,
three
uh,
are definitely
because-
Adidas stands for
We
sure.
are.
Yeah. Well, because
I think I'm probably.
yeah.
I like some of the rackets.
I mean, I
Yeah.
did like the Shooks Phoenix.
That's
But-
such a good looking
That,
racket.
that also
Pretty.
it is, but it also did not last. For
Yeah.
a few months for me,
Yeah.
if that.
Did it ever hurt your? Because I know it's such a hard. Well, what is it like a 24K or something? The Phoenix?
Yeah, I think it is. But
It's-
that I believe that means it's a softer carbon, but it has a hard
Foam.
I see. Okay.
It's got a really hard foam.
Yeah,
I tried that Shooks. Did not like it. Like
I love it actually.
I agree.
I've tried. So obviously Adidas was my first racket, and then after the metal bone hard destroyed my wrist, then I was like, well, I need something different. So that's you remember this? I tried Knox, and then I ended up liking the AT10 12K for a little bit.
Obviously, you didn't because you sold it.
Because I sold it. Because then I bought the new Wilson Bellas like shortly
Yeah.
after that, which I
And then
liked.
she bought it
because
because you bought it.
And then our AV person bought
Armandt
it.
did
Yeah.
research, so I must like it.
There you go.
Demo your rackets, guys.
Yeah, that's true. And then after the Bella, I was like, man, like I legitimately remember this conversation. I was like, I kept saying, I miss the Adidas pop. And then I went back to my Adidas after my wrist healed, and I'm like, hey, look, it doesn't hurt anymore. I think I can go back. And now I'm again stuck on Adidas. But I will say though, if I were to ever leave Adidas, which
You're talking about blasphemy right now.
yeah, I am actually, guys. No, because I tried one of our friends at the club. I tried his Bull Paddle Neuron. It's the 2024. No, it wasn't yours.
I was
It
like,
was
this guy at the
I know
club?
not
whose
this
it is.
guy. Yeah, you know whose it is,
Yeah.
right? I tried it and I was like, wait a second, like it is perfect. Like I tried another because there was another. It's the Bull Paddle hack. I hated the hack.
It was Chingo's racket.
It's
back in
Chingo's
the day,
racket. Yeah, but I tried the hack. I think maybe it's because of the dampeners on it. I was like, first of all, this thing doesn't make any sound. I need a pop.
You could take the dampeners out.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was, but I just remembered hate. I was like, there's no
That might
power
hurt
in
your
I
this
don't
thing.
like the
Yeah.
dampeners.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't know
yeah.
if they even do anything other than
yeah.
Weight.
reduce the noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then that's the thing too. I hate when it reduces the noise. I'm like, no, I want this thing to sound like a rifle when I like hit it. So
rifle.
yeah. So it's
Adidas
just
do sound like
They
shotguns.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
do
insane.
Shooks.
they
What
do.
else
They
Shooks
do.
sound-
have
yeah,
loud.
they're so-
They're like, boom.
Yeah. Your neuron is also kind of weird. Like the sound of it. It's like very.
It was previously weird.
That's because it's
yeah.
cracked.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my, that's crazy.
You didn't know this?
I didn't know it was going. That's why. Because I was like, yo, why does it sound like that? Like, dude.
No. That was before. It does sound
But
a
it
little
is
different.
cracked out.
But
Okay.
now I can't use it because it's cracked.
Oh.
I'm hitting with him. He's like, dude, you're not
We were
hitting any
playing
of your
in a
shots.
game.
He's like, he looks at me. He's like, lob higher, like 4 times,
Yeah.
and I'm like, Phil, I can't.
Well,
Like, Phil, I'm sorry, I'm trying, bro.
Yeah.
And then we get back inside, and he's like, let me look at your racket.
Yeah.
And he starts pushing on it, and he's like, dude, you're a fucking, like, you're so dumb. Like,
yeah. Well, because
Well, first of all-
he was hitting good lobs. It looked like he
like
was.
I was getting under
But
and I was
there
popping
was no
them.
pop, and I
But
was like,
they would literally go 10 feet.
So we walked inside. I was like, his shit, it's fucked.
Yeah.
So you're
How do I
saying-
tell him? I was like, let me see your racket. It was like,
So hold up.
I got bad news for you, buddy.
Hold up. So you're saying that you did the same, he did the same shit you did.
I did the exact same thing. I
He
was
was
playing
playing
with
with
it,
it,
and then he
cracked
looked
for
at
a
me and he was like,
But
bad news.
to be fair, he kind of knew it was coming.
I knew it
because
was coming. I was just
starting
waiting
to.
for the day. Yeah.
Hey, have you ever cracked a racket?
I have not.
You have not.
She sells it.
She
too
just
fast.
has. She just buys a new racket.
I do have a
She's
problem.
in the racket business.
I
Yeah,
bought
bro.
too many rackets.
Wait, how
and
many
then
rackets have you bought?
5?
That
Nice.
sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
They sit in my bag and they look pretty. And I play with my pedal mode control. I don't know, I struggled finding a racket that I really liked and like so I was demoing a bunch of rackets, I was trying people's rackets.
Let me say, she would buy a new racket and then go back to the demo.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I would, I don't know, I think
She's like, I just
didn't
really
like
like
them.
this metal bone control. Why didn't you buy it the last time?
I was upset when the 2024 came out and I didn't. Was it 2024 or 2025?
I think it's
gold one?
2025.
Or
Yeah,
the-
2025.
the gold
So
one
when
was
that
the
one came
rose
out,
gold.
yeah, I'm really upset that I didn't ever buy that one. I wish I would have and just stuck with that one. I played really
Yeah.
well with it.
It's there, thou shall not be named.
No. She's talking about last year's metal bone control, the gold one, not Marta Ortega's new
Oh,
rose
yeah,
gold
yeah.
one. Yeah, she's talking about. She wished she bought last year's gold metal. bone.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
yeah,
The
and then
3-point whatever.
like I said,
Same racket, but last year's.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, then once the new one, the 2026 came out, I was like, okay, I'm sticking with this. I know I like this racket.
And it's orange.
And it's orange.
And you finally have the strap on, or like the
I
little.
actually,
yeah.
personally, I
They
took
have
it
the
off.
what?
What?
Yeah, so they came out with like the little Velcro. You know how like the Knox and then they have like the thicker portion on your.
But it's still got the loop that
It
closes.
still has the loop.
They didn't have the loop before.
They did not have the loop.
Yeah.
But I do actually think I prefer the old one. Just because.
What, we have to
yeah.
spin it? I hate that.
No,
Yeah.
I hate that old.
I
I
hate
feel
it.
I
like
wish-
the new one's too long now.
I have
Like
the,
it's like if it's dangling from my wrist, like there's like that much room.
Oof.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's true. But
Yeah.
like, damn,
Mhm.
I hate playing with those old loops that are just
It-
like
I don't know. I think I'm just used to it.
I have it on
the Pro Edition.
the Pro Edition 2025 Adidas, and that thing, it does annoy me.
Yeah,
It's annoying.
It's annoying.
Well, it really annoys me after a kick smash because you kind of twist a bit and it gets freaking wrapped on your
Yeah,
arm.
on
I'm
your-
like,
yeah.
how does this freaking Ollie Galan smash?
Yeah.
Every single time I have to fix it. Like,
That's so funny.
And I find for me, just so it doesn't plop around, I have it so tight, it's basically cutting off circulation. So I'm just like, dude,
That's
what
crazy.
is hold on.
my wrist hurts.
Hold on. That's not why my wrist hurts. I'm just saying, like, it needs to be tight.
Blood
So that
flow
it's
is
not-
important.
Well, yeah. You know, that might actually explain some of the decision making that happens at the club.
Yeah.
No, but like speaking of smashing, and this is gonna go somewhere.
You made it go somewhere.
Yeah, I just I knew if I didn't say anything, I caught it.
Was that the fourth sexual innuendo
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
podcast so far?
Hey, y'all forced the earlier one, so now I'm like, you know,
You're
I'm
the
gonna call
one.
it
You're the
before.
one that keeps bringing it up.
Don't gaslight me,
know.
dude.
He does like a good Bahada.
I do like a good Bahada, guys. All right, nothing gets me going more than someone that can really properly use the wall like that.
That is not what.
Okay. Anyway, we're done.
Please display how you use the wall for a Bahada.
Well, no, like I mean, I'm saying.
Yeah, how
like,
do you hit yours?
Well, no, I'm.
How
saying,
are you checking out their Bahadas on the wall?
Yeah.
We're at when
Ooh.
we were behind the glass. I thought this person had a really nice Bahada. All right, and you can see it because like the way that they hit the ball off. I'm like, yo, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
See, that's what I meant. Like
Take it
the
nice
wall.
and high, you know?
Take it nice and high, exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. So, I would describe myself as someone who likes nice bajadas, but as paddle players, how would you guys describe yourselves? Like, are you guys more like, do you guys like to grind out points, or do you guys like to just play super aggressively, kill at the side of like a really, short lob? Like, what?
I mean, I think some of those, 2 of those things can kind of be roped together. So you can be aggressive and grind the point, right? You just have to know when to be aggressive and where to be, right? So I am definitely an aggressive player. Any chance I can get to the net is where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? As fast as possible. So I will like try and jump rouleaus and stuff to try and take the net, because I'd rather be at the net. So, but so very aggressive, very very aggressive player. I love kick smashing.
Yeah, we know.
I love it.
Have you tried because I know you're always you've always said that when it comes to your right side, you're just, it's not your thing. Have you?
I'm actually, my problem with the right side is I played so much left that I got used to the movement of stepping into the glass for certain shots. So on the right, it was the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Like on certain shots, you would step into the cage versus. So like my brain just needed to rewire, but I've since rewired that.
So okay.
My aggressive play style just works better on the left.
Yeah.
You have more opportunities, better angles. To be super aggressive. Not saying that a right player can't be very aggressive, but I am better at being aggressive on the left. So I prefer left. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're more of a control kind of player, right?
Yeah, right.
Buddy's got a cannon.
I'm learning how to reel it back a little bit and play more control rather than attacking everything.
Yeah.
But I do love to attack the ball.
With her metal bone control racket, guys.
Yes, I know. But I do have a lot of power, and sometimes it's my biggest weakness, I think.
It's either your biggest strength or your biggest
there's no in between. So I'm learning on how to reel
You're
it
getting
back
better at that, though.
and when to pull it out. But yeah.
No, but your volleys are getting scary, like legitimately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been spending a lot of time on the court just working on things, and with him, he helps me quite a bit. You help me quite a bit.
Yeah.
We did some volley training like a couple of weeks ago, and she picked it up instantly. Cranking the slice.
Yeah. And it's crazy because when, like a lot of like when we're going up against people on club night, stuff like that, a lot of the guys don't even have the kind of power you're putting into those volleys.
You have so
it's
much
pretty
power,
crazy,
bro.
actually.
You have so much power.
And so it's just like, I think, it is cool to see, because I think, a lot of like the ladies at the club, they tend to be more right side players. So you're just like, you're just like playing left, and you're playing it very, 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 very aggressive. Like, you're not afraid to be at the net. You love being at the net.
I would prefer to be at the net. Put me on the wall, and I'm like,
what do I do? Yeah.
Although I have worked on that quite a bit as well.
Better.
I'm improving a ton. So.
Yeah. Are you, so with the wall stuff, right? Because you are, like you said, that's kind of like your main focus of like improvement right now. Like, are you finding yourself like just trying to lob more? Are you trying to bajada? Like, what are you doing when you're at the wall?
I definitely need to work on my lobs.
Okay.
I think everyone here knows that I do not lob enough. And then I get really tied up like in the corner. I get tied up there quite a bit, so I'm just trying to work on that. And
That's the hardest part.
Double glass.
Yeah, double glass. I did good today, though.
She did.
I did. I got a couple of them.
Get a couple.
Yeah.
Still not very well.
She pulled a me and sprinted right into the wall today. It was awesome.
I did. I felt like a real paddle player.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you found yourself kind of like, because now you are, like I said, you're playing with more of like a control racket now. Like, how much have you changed as a player, or is it mostly still the same, but you're just kind of improving on the things that you need to?
No, I think we're changing everything step by step.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Like from holding the racket a certain way, swinging, making sure I'm in the right position, like literally changing everything.
Have you gotten to a point where you're able to now switch from continental to eastern, or you're not doing that yet? I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that yet.
Yeah.
I will never forget the day I forget, you were playing a league match. I think it was your league match against me, and they were talking about por cuatroing after, and you were like, "Yeah, we won by 4. We won by 4.
That was so
we won by
funny.
4."
You lost this? Yeah, you lost a bet. To freaking
Listen, guys, don't worry. We're gonna mute the names, but let me
Oh,
tell you
yeah.
right now. Don't worry. I'm not worried about it. Let me tell you something right now. Okay, that was bullshit about that because I'm in the middle of a game.
That was bullshit.
It is because I'm in the middle of a game, right? No, I'm passionate about this bet, guys, because I'm in the middle of a game. I'm locked in, right? I'm trying to win, right? Also, it's loud. It's league night. Everybody's, like talking, whatever. All I hear is, by 4. Like they in English, they don't say por cuatro.
Yeah, they say by 4.
They say by 4.
And he's like, yeah, guys, by
win
4.
by 4. So I was like, bet. So I locked in. I was like, okay, we won by 4. And they're like, that's not what we meant. Like, how am I supposed to know that in the middle of a match?
Armandt forgot that I was there, and they were saying take it out by
4.
and he
Yeah.
just took it as win by 4.
So funny.
So there was some miscommunication, but
Not my
por
fault.
cuatro and by 4 in battle means
Mean the
that.
same.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what that means.
but why wouldn't you just say por cuatro then? Because I know what a por cuatro
And then
is.
you
Well, he
sat
did
there after
at
the game
first, and you
training
said,
them
"A what?"
for 25 minutes.
They did
Hey, that
say
was
por
hard.
cuatro to you, and you go, "A what?"
Oh,
and
what?
he goes, by 4. And you said,
And you were like,
Well,
yeah.
why didn't you hear it? I didn't hear it. All right, I didn't hear it. So what was I supposed to do? All right, that was
It's okay.
total
It's okay.
miscommunication.
It's okay.
I should have won that bet. Just based off the fact that it's really easy to sort of,
Semantics. You're winning the bet off semantics, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, yeah. Screw it.
Sure.
What about you though, Daniel? I think
I'm a grinder.
Yeah.
I'm a grinder for sure.
But you could, I mean, you are. I feel like, and correct me on this, but he's one of the players at the club where I feel like he really can play both positions very, very strongly.
That's just ever so recently.
Yeah,
And I mean like within the last 2 weeks.
I mean, because you've been playing left. Like,
No, I've just been training more aggressive shots in the last couple weeks.
Yeah. Do you find yourself kind of starting to like left a little bit more? Do you still
No,
really
I'm
like
just
right?
trying to make my right more aggressive.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not going to move over to the left. I want
Yeah.
this guy on the left. I just want to make my right more aggressive.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
he's my partner. I'm just trying to make my right better.
Yeah. Because I think did you always start out kind of like as a right, or were you just
No,
kind
I
of feeling
just
it out?
play
at that
off
point?
whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason I started playing right so much was because of this guy.
Yeah.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I mean, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a couple people like at the club where they're kind of in the same boat as me, where it's like, you know what? I think it's time for a position change. Because for me now, it's done. Like I think I am transitioning
The great
to right.
switch.
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
Well, you originally played right, didn't you?
no. I always try to play
always
left.
played left.
I always try to play left. I thought that, and I'm gonna be totally honest. I thought I could swag out on the left more. That was the main reason that I
Well,
wanted
you
to play
can.
left.
I mean,
yeah,
a little bit, yeah.
yeah, but I mean, honestly, even now, like my favorite player is Chingoto, and I think that his
And
points
Toledo.
and I'm just like their points are way more fun to me to watch than, their left-sided counterparts. But I
Both
think
are fun. It's just
they're
super
both
different.
fun. But I think the main reason why now I'm able to switch and why I'm starting to find a little bit more joy in it is because I do have a little bit more patience and a little bit more know-how.
You know the game
You're
better.
understanding.
You're
I know, yeah.
tactically tighter.
Well, you're
Yeah.
also understanding how to control the ball now, right? Like
Yeah.
being able to place it where you want.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Like in paddle, like if you start to understand, like the steps are once you get to the step of understanding where, like that you can play, like how you need to hit it to place the ball where.
Yeah.
And then you start strategizing into like, oh, why am I putting the ball right there?
Yeah.
And then where do I need to go after I put the ball right there?
Yeah.
Right. So it's like there's always that set. You have to be able to hit the ball where you want it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
To begin with.
before you can even understand strategy, you have to be able to put the ball where you want it. Because there's a
Yeah.
lot of people, I don't know,
mean,
they
I'm
just
one of
hit
them.
the ball.
Yeah.
Right?
I was one of them,
Yeah.
right? Now I'm slowly learning where to put it, pick my shots,
Rehauling.
and it's changed everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Mindset switch.
It makes
Yeah.
you like it makes you in control of the point.
Yeah.
Right? Like then
You're
you
not
feel like you're
reacting.
driving it. You're
Yeah.
not just what's gonna happen next? You
Yeah.
know, you start driving the point.
And I think that's what I like, and like, that's something that I appreciate, like being able to play with you,
Mhm.
because it's like, I've kind of been able to sort of absorb like why you do certain things. And so, playing left, I'm seeing you play right. And there was a lot of times in the beginning where I was like, why are you taking that shot? To be honest, and it wasn't coming from a place of, the fuck are you doing? It was more so like trying to understand, why is that?
Shot? Yeah.
Because common knowledge to me is like, well, it's my forehand and it's in the middle. Why don't I take that shot? And then so I started understanding like, oh, where's the other team position? Where are they standing?
Yeah.
Where are we standing? What do we want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are their angles?
Exactly.
Yeah. And now that I'm starting to understand that quite a bit more, like my current league partner and I, it's always been he's playing right, I'm playing left.
You switched it most recent league cycle, yeah.
We switched it. And now it just feels like so much better to me.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Ocho Cinco.
Yeah.
I'm not using the name, but he's really good left player too.
He is.
He has a really good, strong.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways,
He's a good racket player, man.
Yeah,
he's
he
a tight
is.
player.
He is. And I think that now I honestly think that we had a conversation before, and I said, hey, like, what side do you like? But he's such an easygoing person that he's just like,
hey, whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, he does.
And then so it was so funny
he's
because
there to have fun.
Yeah. So then when so we got smoked on our first league match last week.
Well, you had a tough opponent.
Yeah, but we did.
Who
And
did you guys?
so
Oh,
The boys.
yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
we had a tough. It was a tough
The
matchup.
boys.
I mean,
And
the
you know,
little Italian stallion.
the little Italian that
he
could.
is insane.
He is pretty good.
But listen, he is insane. But I gotta give credit to his partner because his partner, he got so much better. Like and it wasn't me underestimating him per se. I knew he got better. I wasn't expecting the growth where
well, he locks in when he's in official matches too.
That
No, no, no,
he's
no,
been
no.
training a
lot.
No, but-
ton. Like I was thoroughly impressed when I saw them consistently out there every morning on the court, training, working on things. I was like, they're gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
But
Unless
what
they
I
kick
wasn't
everyone's ass.
but what I wasn't expecting was how the right side the right side player of that team, the Bahada was insane. I know that
recently developed that,
and it's insane because I lobbed it, and this is actually it was the second set, and I hit a deep lob, and I remember just kind of like he turned and there was a lot of confidence.
Oh.
Now the gosh, yeah. I saw the form and I was like, I just remembered like being in shock because it legitimately like close to perfect. Like it could have been a little bit faster, sure, but just the trajectory, I wasn't gonna get that.
He recently developed.
I wasn't gonna get
and
that.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good because it popped back out and it got so close to the wall after it bounced. I'm like, dude, and it was that. I think that was the part where it did get a little bit demoralizing because I was like, dude, this is crazy. And
The Bahadas where you got demoralized.
yeah, see, I like a Bahada, guys. I like a Bahada.
Bro.
No, but I think it was in that second set where the first set we got smoked. It's bad, and so I was just finally like, do you want to just switch it up? Like we're gonna get cooked
try something
anyways.
new here.
So we did. It was like 6-1 the first set. Then the second set was 6-2. Not much better, but
Hey,
it felt a lot.
that's
it felt
double.
a lot better.
That's
Yep,
double.
that's double.
more games
It's
than
double.
you had before.
It's double, but also it did feel better. Like the games were tighter, and I felt like more in control when I was on that side. And then I just remembered I was like, hey, so that felt a little bit better, right? And he goes, well, yeah. I've always preferred left side. I'm like, the fuck? Like we could have figured this out like before.
Something I do want to point out though is matchups are a thing.
Yeah.
So whoever
Totally.
you're playing cross against tends to be the person you're going to be
Hitting to
challenging the most.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so isn't
Nuts.
God dang it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
It doesn't matter.
the Italian stallion he's a beast.
Yeah.
So like left side, right? Like
Has to be.
pretty strong to
Yeah.
play against him cross.
Yeah.
Right? So or just have good hands to deal with
Fast, quick.
that, right?
Yeah.
Because he does have good shots.
Yeah, he has some good shots.
And his place, and he is very patient. That's the thing. Like, there's a lot of shots where I think it's over, and then he's able to just kind of like read that ball really well. he's in the right spots all the time. It's
he's quick. He has a decent amount of shots in his bag. They're all good,
and he's very smart.
Yeah,
He
he's
hits
very
the smart
smart.
balls.
Yeah.
But it is again, it's crazy that his partner, just from where we knew who he was, like from when he first started, and at first we were watching the progression. You know, he's kind of a goofball, right? So like it was kind of funny watching him. Okay, he's a huge goofball.
Yeah.
And you go from that to like now, like how he's playing. You're like, yo, like it is actually really.
He's
cool
got a lot of potential.
It's
I
really
actually
cool to see,
just played an official with him, and seeing the difference of like just a fun random social game versus an official with him,
He's
different.
he's a
It's
completely different person.
Different person.
Me too.
Completely
Actually.
different. It's insane watching that switch for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is such a testament of like just watching someone like who, when they first pick it up, and then that like sort of like light switch comes on, and it's just like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
It's also a lot about the passion.
The passion's
If you really want to get better, you will.
But
It's just because like you do the research, you put in the effort when you go. You think about the things you're doing.
You're conscious
You
when you're
actually
there.
do it.
Yeah, you're not just like.
You know, just keep like you can tell yourself to do something a million times, but then as soon as in the moment you do it a different way, you're never gonna get better. You're never gonna learn.
But it's so interesting because a lot of people that start coming to the club, it's like that. It's like you're easily caught up in that whole like, I just want to get better. Like, do you guys have any like favorite stories of like people who just kind of like picked it up and all of a sudden you see them 7 days a week, they're getting better, the progression's crazy, other than this guy? Or is it just like so common?
I think you guys are perfect examples for that though. Like, seriously, like you guys, I mean, the first time you came in, you absolutely hated it.
I did not like it.
Yeah, you did not like it. And then you came in, what, a couple months later?
A year later.
A year later, okay. Yeah. We got on court and
I played a match.
You played a match and then the rest is history. I mean, you're on the team now and you're there every day, all day. I
played so much.
Same for you. You bring in, you as a person brought so much to us, and then you brought so many other amazing people into the club as well, and you have helped build the community that we've all strived to have, right?
Yeah.
So
but it's, you know, I think that's a testament to how you guys were able to sort of like bring all of us in. Like what do you guys think it was that kind of just has that like that helps build that environment of like, you know, we just don't want to leave. Like, this is our third place.
That's my first place, buddy.
Well, for some, Padel.
And I think we're just ourselves, you know. You
That's
can
the
walk
biggest
up
thing.
to every single person on our team and you're going to get a smile. And you're going to feel welcomed and like this is a home. And because for us, it is our second home.
Yeah.
And that's how we want everyone to feel.
Yeah, the sport's sick. The community's sick.
Yeah.
Arguably better. But,
And that's something I really like want to like really hit on is that, like we've built that like community to where we've attracted people that are like us, where it's like we are just ourselves. Like, it doesn't matter who we talk to. Yeah. And that just attracts like
but he's glazing
the best
himself.
people. Yeah.
We have like people who are like me around.
Look.
I think you're a little more out there than most, but you're still very much yourself.
Out there.
Yeah.
This guy.
I'm pretty normal.
We're all
honestly.
interesting.
So kind of what I was asking you guys before. Fucking
Here we
dude.
go again.
Where do you guys think, like, what's like some really common like advice that you guys have for people who are just like either interested in trying paddle or people who are into it but they're still kind of new and they're still kind of figuring things out? Like, because I was talking to some friends that I'm introducing again to paddle, and I obviously have a different outlook now, and maybe bombarding them with information sometimes, whether that's about, you know, paddle etiquette or just like common knowledge for the game, and then they'll get hit with so many different
conflicting. Your etiquette is so good.
My etiquette's great.
Your etiquette is just so good. It's just such a big, important part of the game for you.
I mean,
God, dude.
Well, I mean, I think so, right? I mean, I think when it comes to just
what about
like,
with Kia, bro? With Nameless.
Well, you know, I think joking around about nicknames is a pretty common thing. You know what I mean?
I think it's common for you.
Huh? Common for me, yeah. Hey, it's common for a lot of people, I think. No, but I mean when it comes to just like basic stuff like don't run across the courts, right? Like
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
Or just like
Don't
you know,
run across. You see someone sprint across.
Yeah.
No, and it happens.
It
Like
happens.
it does happen, and
It does.
it's frustrating
Yeah.
for sure.
But also just like I guess like really like like bringing the ball like like let's say like you're the partner that's like close to the net, right? And you're supposed to give your partner the ball.
Give you the server the ball.
Yeah, things like that. Like what are like some really like just really basic things that you guys should be like, you should probably know this before you hop on. Besides just like basic rules, obviously.
The usual things, man, of etiquette usually, right? Like
Be a
just,
cool person.
Yeah, don't yell when someone's about to hit the ball, right?
Yeah.
Like be somewhat respectful. Like it's
Yeah.
always fun to joke around and stuff, but know your audience, I guess.
Yeah.
Know your audience.
Know
is a
your
good one.
audience.
Yeah.
and
It's
then,
not a golf course, but like, don't be a weird.
It's okay to be frustrated, but don't
Yeah.
take it out on
Your
your partner
or
or
your
the opposing
opponent,
team.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just
But that stuff happens in all sports.
Yeah,
It does,
It does,
yeah.
it does,
General,
Yeah.
I mean, really, the
Good
big thing
people
is
behavior.
just be respectful.
Yeah.
Right? Like treat others how you want to be treated. Like
Yeah.
I think etiquette's very common sense type thing.
Yeah.
Like
If you
certain
have to be
things
told,
Yeah.
like
hold two balls. So that
Yeah.
way, when you're serving, if you
It's
fault, you have
easy,
another one that's
yeah.
quick, right? So things like that, or give the ball back to the other team in a fashion that isn't,
Yeah.
rude or whatever. So,
Well,
yeah,
I guess my thing though is when it comes to like the etiquette side of it, like I guess I was thinking more so, so when it comes to socials, right? Me personally, I'm pretty big on this. If you're like a more experienced player, right? Obviously you shouldn't necessarily just totally destroy your game and not play, but I think there's like a reasonable like if a new player hits a short lob, right? And it's courts and coffee. It's just like it's supposed to be like more of like a fun environment. Like, what's the use of just like smashing the ball, like even especially at them, like repeatedly? Like I think at that point it just becomes very unwelcoming for a lot of players. And it's like, do you guys agree that like that's something that maybe like players should be more cognizant of, or do you think it's just like shit happens?
again, well, I mean, don't do that, right? Like, don't hit to somebody that shouldn't be smashed to. But it also depends, too, on the
I think it
situation.
depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got someone who's
Yeah.
cocky saying they're going to beat you,
yeah,
and they're a beginner,
Yeah.
and they short lob you, smoke it.
Of course,
right?
yeah, of
But,
course,
like,
yeah.
like it's not like that's
yeah,
a
but-
terrible thing to do because it is part of the game.
Yeah.
But it's also like know your place and your time.
Yeah,
there's also
and you should
there's
be
certain
good
things,
generally.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think
So, but like, it also is a sport. And
Yeah,
so people
it's
are
part
like
of
that.
it. Yeah,
Some people really want to win. They don't like
Yeah.
to lose. And that's, I mean, in sports, that's what it is.
Yeah.
right?
that's fair.
And then you
That's
get some people who aren't so competitive, so they get offended when someone is a little bit, too much. But,
Yeah.
But like it kind of goes both ways on that spectrum.
community's
right?
there for
Like,
both people.
That's true. Yeah.
So like if you don't want to play crazy games, there is a place for that, right?
Yeah.
If you want to play crazy games, then you will. But sometimes you kind of ask that community to mix. Right?
Yeah.
You want the
Yeah.
good players, and sometimes that's what happens. You
Yeah.
get some good players that can't really take it easy. They don't
Yeah.
have that gear.
You want the
Yeah. Right?
community mixing too.
Yeah.
You want everybody.
Yeah,
knowing
yeah,
each
yeah.
other and
Sometimes
playing
it's
each other,
good for the
so.
beginners to see the difference.
The level,
but
yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
it depends on who it is. So,
Yeah.
You don't want getting smashed in the stomach, but like they
Yeah.
could get shots hit on them.
Well,
You
yeah,
know,
of course,
You
yeah.
also don't want like a new pickleball lover
Yeah.
to come and then just start
Think they're
getting
tough,
smoked
yeah.
by
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
right.
yeah.
But yeah, it's
What do you say to players that come to you and from like a strategy, gameplay, or whatever perspective, they're getting conflicting information? Where it's like, oftentimes like new players obviously will come to players at the club, and not that the club members are wrong, but obviously there's just so many different ways of playing paddle, and it's still
There's a lot of
so-
info out there.
a
too.
lot of info. So like whether it's at the club, whether it's on the internet,
Mhm.
whatever, or even different clubs, different players, you're always going to hear conflicting things. Like, how do you kind of explain to new players that like how do you distinguish fundamentals and how do you just kind of like determine like the kind of information that you're taking from others? And how do you just like play? Really?
I mean, you kind of break it down, right? You got to learn how to hit the ball where you want it first, and then you learn how to, control the point, right?
Yeah.
But like the fundamentals, I don't know. Like, technique is kind of funny because there are different techniques to hit the same shot to have the same effect, right?
Yeah.
And maybe there's some techniques that work better for certain people, right? But I guess the best thing you could do in paddle is to use the most minimalistic technique, right?
Okay.
So it's not over the top, but still gives the same effect.
Yeah.
Right? And then you get a lot more control, and then you can still generate enough power in paddle with short distance. So I don't know. I mean, the biggest thing, I don't know if you're always gonna get bad advice, right? Like always gonna get, and you kind of have to pick and choose because there's so much info out there.
You yourself has to kind of do the housekeeping.
Yeah, so you have to try things and figure it out. And
well, not even necessarily bad advice, because there's coaches that have told me, hey, you should be this close to the net, like barely like far from the net, and then there's coaches that tell me I should be this far away from the net.
Well, that
there's
advice
like
changes
different
the better you get as well.
True.
Well, right, but okay, so that's I love that you brought that up, because I've been explaining this to new players where it's like, why is it that the things you're telling me changes over time? So like, why don't I just learn the proper way the first time? What do you say about that?
It depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you can be right up at the net,
you should be
right up at the net.
But
if you're going for a normal ground stroke volley, basically, like the point just started, then you want to keep your distance a little bit so you have some time to react.
Right.
And you can get back a little bit if they do lob you, right? And you can step into the volley and be more aggressive.
Yeah.
So, yes, but after I step in and hit a really good slicey volley that I know is going to come low off the glass, I get close to the net.
Right.
Because now I'm waiting for that dig that they're hitting that can only raise so I can put it away.
Right.
So, yeah, I stayed in that scenario. I was at both places on the net.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
well, okay, but let's generalize it then, not just to that one situation, but in general, right? Like, there's been times where I've been told, hey, for now, since you're a beginner, do this shot. You're not going to want to do that later on when you get better.
Well,
but
that's wrong advice.
That's wrong advice.
Who told you that?
So you're,
and that's you. If someone ever tells you that, you just need to be like, okay, well, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
So you're generally saying, like, when it comes to playing paddle, learn the right way the first time. Don't just compromise just because you're worse at.
No, that's how you should do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting because there's certain.
Yeah. You're not going to be hitting a vibra your first
of
time.
Of course, yeah.
So hit a bandeja.
Yeah.
So hit the bandeja. Once you start getting used to that, adapt your bandeja.
But you want to train the vibra to be actual vibra.
Yeah. So yes, don't hit a vibra off the bat because you're probably not going to be able to.
In your bag,
You don't know how to yet. Well, right. So and just like a smash, don't try kick smashing before you can flat smash.
Yeah.
You're never going to be able to do it. So.
Well, so what about okay?
There's always tiers to levels.
Yeah.
Very big gaps sometimes.
Well, so we're talking about shots, and we're talking about I'm talking basic stuff like stacking versus switching on serves, where it's like ideally.
No, that's actually a good advice. Then don't. Yeah. Why are you gonna? Do you know how to stack as a beginner?
Yeah, if you don't do it.
Right, exactly.
So switch.
Yeah. If you don't know how to serve when you're stacked,
those are things that do change. Like I said, there's tiers.
Yeah.
So a lot of advice will change.
Yeah.
Continental grip. Only use continental grip. And then once you become an advanced player, actually a little bit Eastern here,
Yeah.
So it does change. And that's because you can't do it yet. There's no way you're going to know how to hit a kick smash. Like I said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And yet you don't know how to slice the ball or top spin a ball. Or you don't even know what spin is.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so there's always tiers. So take the advice as it comes, but if you want to progress farther, you got to learn the steps.
Take the steps first, and
steps. It's always steps.
Yeah,
and sometimes it's a step back to get 2 steps forward because your technique is wrong, or you're doing something lazily, or you're doing something lazily that you need to correct. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I guess the biggest common mistake for people is not preparing the racket.
Yeah.
like the racket down at their side, or even they're waiting for the ball off the glass and they still haven't even moved their racket.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, how do you expect to hit it? Right?
Yeah.
So or standing at the net without being ready for the ball to come.
Yeah.
So
Just Michael Myersing at the net.
Yeah. Well, that was a great rant from all of us. But now I'm gonna get into the segment of the racket rant or rave. So this is just kind of like, is there anything that you guys kind of just want to rant about or rave about other than the things that we talked about? Because I've got one.
Go for it.
He's always
I'm always gonna go first because I'm like, you know what? Like
he feels passionate about
these. I feel
these.
very passionate about these. For me, it is the fact that this whole time, and I've been telling Daniel, I'm like, I hate playing right side.
God, he was so against it.
I hated
I
it.
literally cannot do it. Bro, you tried for 10 minutes.
No, I would play even like a fun game. He's like, no, I'm not playing right.
No.
You're playing right. And I'm like, I don't know how, but okay.
Hold on. 3 league cycles ago, I tried playing right. It was the most miserable
3 league
I've been.
cycles goes how long ago?
A year and a half ago.
You got it, guys.
But I'm just saying, it was so miserable for me at that time. But now, like the other day we played and it's starting to feel so natural.
Yeah.
And I think your advice about backhands where it's like just get it deep instead of slicing it all the time.
Yeah.
It has totally changed my right side play.
Yeah.
Where now I'm like, oh cool.
You're setting up Chad with more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my racket rant or rave.
Your right side play.
My right side play. I feel like until I'm like very comfortable in it, that might be it every week. Sorry guys.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to listen to my progression.
Actually, that kind of goes back on a topic that that is a big misconception for new players, I guess, is choosing a side when you come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should not choose your side.
You don't even know how to hit the ball yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why do you think you're a left
You don't
player?
have a
That's where I messed up, guys.
Yeah.
But like I said, I just wanted to swag out.
No, you're right.
Who doesn't, man?
I mean, the left does seem flashy when you have
Swagging
Ali
out is
Galan
fun.
and you got Tapia all playing left.
Yeah.
You got these star players, but
Yeah.
Rant or rave?
nine to rave.
I don't know if I have anything.
Nothing.
There's a
Nice.
big tournament coming in Las Vegas.
That's
Mm,
your.
there you
that's
go.
Your rave.
Yeah.
That's your community.
That's-
topic.
The USPA 2000.
Yeah.
Usually some really high level play, like ridiculously high level.
It's going to be
Yeah.
fun weekend.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to watch that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and play in it and
Do it.
probably get smoked.
Yeah.
But I would love to just watch the D1 play.
Oh, yeah,
my
it's
God.
insane.
That's gonna
This
be
is year 3 or year 4?
This is because it was 2023 was the first one.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So 4? Year 4?
4?
Yeah, year 4.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's my favorite weekend.
Yeah.
It's the busiest weekend, but it's my favorite weekend.
Here's my thing. I don't care if I get bageled because it's still gonna count towards points, right? I think on the USPA.
I think you have to win a game to get points.
Well, it
Yeah.
it
Wait, what?
depends on where
you have to
end
win
up
one
in
game
this-
to play some points normally.
Well, it depends
One
on where
game's
you
all I
end up in
need,
the draw.
guys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because there's more entries, so you might have to win a couple more games.
Well,
One
it just
game.
depends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, if there's 4 teams, then you get points,
how many divisions are there?
no matter what.
4, yeah.
Four divisions. Light work, guys. I'm gonna win one game. That's all I need. I'll get some points. Yeah, we're gonna post that here on all the rackets.
Hey, at one point you were ranked like 596 in the U.S.
That was just me. Honestly, that was just me playing so much USPA.
You just played a lot of tournaments.
I just
got
played a lot of
points.
tournaments. They're like, yo. So I just got points for free.
Oh
no,
my
do you know what
God.
it was too? I think at some point I got some buys, and so I just got free points.
Well,
I think
you
that's
and
what
I know
happens,
about your
yeah.
buys. Yeah.
If,
Yeah.
Like I said, if you enter a draw and there's only 4 teams, you automatically get points,
Yeah.
no matter what. You could get done at it.
If you're watching this, Division 3 is pretty appealing because there's probably some pros in there that you might want to play.
You
know.
to not sign up for D4.
D3 is a sick division, guys.
Yeah, D3.
Likely D4 will end up being a very club level.
A club level
Yeah.
division, yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
some
guys
of
don't
the-
want to be there. You mostly want to be with the pros. D3, that's where the celebrities are at.
No, that's D2, D1.
Yeah. D3 too, though. Sometimes You never
D3
know.
Pro-Am, the D3 Pro-Am.
Yeah. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for being a part of this episode. This was really fun. I just realized something. What's your racket rant or rave?
What's my racket
Yeah.
rant or rave? Well, my racket
I'm not
cracked
cutting that, by the way.
like 4 days ago. So I've just been rotating, trying rackets out. I don't know. I guess We'll see. We'll see what I end up with.
What are you leaning towards right now?
I don't know. All the rackets. Not all the rackets. I've only really played with like a couple, so.
Is there an Adidas
We'll
racket that you're looking at?
I was gonna say we're gonna get him to love the metal bone control.
No. I think there's one
you're
that
not.
there's one racket
No,
that I
you're
think
not.
this guy is liking in the Adidas lineup.
Which one?
The Arrow Hit.
Arrowhead.
I
yeah.
do like that, but it's pretty soft, so we'll see.
Soft, and it's $500 after.
It is $500
after tax, so that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I am so scared of the fact that also has the weights on the side.
I'm curious. We had one person buy it at the club, so I'm curious to see what they're gonna say. If they like it, if they don't like
I
it.
did try it
Yeah.
out. I liked it a little bit when
Did
I
you?
played with it. I didn't get
Okay.
messed with it or anything because I didn't want to mess with their stuff.
Yeah.
But it hit pretty well.
I just want to keep up with this person. Like, hey, any cracks yet? If by 4 months he hasn't cracked it,
It does look pretty flimsy.
Does it?
I don't know.
Because everybody keeps talking about how
Because
sick
like
that
the metal
racket is.
bones are rigid. I feel like I haven't seen metal bones like break pretty badly since the 2024s.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they do the same thing with that one or not.
Because like if you look at the side, it's literally hollow, right? So there's just less reinforcement.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
less
so scared
rigid.
because it's the same thing with my old racket, the multi-weight, where it's like if you don't have that solid structure on the sides, then you're just more prone to cracking.
Yeah.
And so that's the part of it where I get a little bit like, you know,
Depends on what the frame's built out of too,
True.
yeah,
because it could be something else.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, anyways, before I
That was
totally
it.
cut you off, yeah, that's it this time, guys. Thank you so much for listening.
Thanks for coming.
You know, keep
Thanks to
continuing to
these two for
support.
coming.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Thank you
having
guys.
us.
yeah, this is a lot of
It was
fun.
fun. Yeah.
was alright.
Hopefully by this point you've
Fucking guy.
hopefully at this point you've either wanted to try playing paddle or you've already gotten into it. But if not, this is your, you know, call to action. Like just come through, come try it out. Whether you're in Vegas or wherever you are in the world, it's a perfect sport to get into.
If you don't, Armand's gonna come find you.
That's true. Thank
It's
you
gonna
guys.
Oh.
it's gonna check out your Bahada.
Yeah.